My name is Maya. I come from a small town in India. English was always something I heard in movies or on the internet, but I never spoke it in my daily life. Most people in my town used Hindi or our local language. So, for a long time, I thought English was only for exams or big cities. Not for someone like me. But then something changed. One day, I saw a job posting at a hotel in the city. It paid well, and it said, "Must speak basic English." That line stayed in my mind. I realized that English could open new doors for me. Better jobs, new friends, more learning. That day, I made a decision. I will learn English, no matter how long it takes. But I also felt afraid. I didn't know where to start. I had no teacher, no language class, no one to talk to in English. So I made my own plan. A plan that worked for me. The first thing I did was listen to English every single day. I didn't worry about speaking yet. I just wanted to hear the sounds, the tone, and the rhythm of the language. I started with cartoons. Yes, cartoons. They were fun and easy. Shows like Peppa Pig and Dora the Explorer. I watched the same episode 3 times. First with English subtitles. Second with no subtitles. Third, I repeated some lines aloud. This helped me hear how words were spoken. I even started using those words in my head during the day. Next, I made a small notebook. I called it my word friend. Every day, I wrote down 5 new English words. Only 5, no more. I learned their meanings, wrote a sentence, and practiced using them. After 30 days, I had 150 new words. Sometimes I forgot them. But I didn't worry. I reviewed them on weekends. Some words stayed, some didn't. But slowly, I started building my vocabulary. Since I had no English-speaking friends, I began talking to myself. Yes, it sounds strange, but it worked. In the morning, I looked in the mirror and said simple things like, "Today I will go to work," or "I want to eat rice and vegetables." At night, I would tell myself a story. I'd say things like, "Today I saw a man at the bus stop. He was wearing a blue hat. He smiled at me. It was a good day." These little habits helped me practice speaking, even when I was alone. In month 2, I joined a Facebook group for English learners. People from all over the world were there. Brazil, Vietnam, Nigeria, and more. We shared audio clips, text messages, and corrections. At first, I only read. I was scared to write or speak. But after 1 week, I posted a short message. "Hello. I am Maya. I want to practice English." People replied with kindness. I felt seen. Then I recorded a voice message. My heart was beating fast. But they encouraged me. They didn't laugh. They supported me. This group became my language family. They corrected my sentences, shared tips, and celebrated my progress. I also made a personal rule. Every day I must speak at least 1 sentence in English to someone. At the market I said, "How much is this?" At the bus stop I asked, "Does this bus go to the station?" At the cafe I ordered, "1 tea, please." Sometimes the reply was too fast. I didn't understand. But I smiled and said, "Sorry, I'm learning English." Most people smiled back. This rule changed everything. I started seeing English not as a subject, but as a tool I could use. Of course, I made many mistakes. I said, "I am boring," when I meant, "I am bored." I once said, "I will go yesterday," instead of "I went yesterday." But I didn't feel bad. I laughed, corrected myself, and moved on. Each mistake became a lesson. One day a friend told me, "Mistakes mean you are trying. Keep going." I never forgot that. In month 5, my English teacher in the chat group said, "Why don't you give a short speech on Zoom?" I was nervous. I had never spoken in front of a group before. But I wrote a small speech, practiced it 10 times, and finally said yes. The day of the Zoom call came. My hands were shaking. I said, "Hello, everyone. My name is Maya. I want to share my English journey with you." I spoke for 3 minutes. When I finished, people clapped. Some said they were inspired. I felt so proud. I couldn't believe it. After 5 months, I could hold a full conversation. I could watch English movies with no subtitles. I could write messages and voice notes with confidence. I could even teach my younger brother English words too. But more than that, I learned that learning English is not about talent. It's about habit, heart, and hope. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. If you're learning English, remember this. Start small. Even 5 minutes is enough. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes help you grow. Use English every day in real life. Listen, speak, write, repeat. Your journey is your own. Take it one step at a time. One sentence a day. That's how I did it. If I can learn English in 5 months, you can too.